Stop belittling yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people, they always like, oh, it's because I'm ugly. I don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or partner. Don't belittle yourself.
And I don't believe that.
As cliche as it sounds, to love yourself first.
Yeah.
True, it's true. That
Right?
is very true with my friend, because she struggled to see why she was good on her own. Those people that can't see why they are good struggle to get someone else.
What is your end goal of
Yeah.
this? Some people want to have a good looking wedding, and some people want to have a good marriage.
Yes.
Those are two different things.
Hello everybody, it's Shafi Zadi.
Hey, I'm BIBD Shahid.
Hi guys, this is Shin.
Hi kitties, Camelia here. And today we're going to give out advice to you singles on how to find a relationship. I like how I just called out everyone for being single. Maybe we should start off with BD, who has, he's the most experienced in this field.
Wouldn't that mean I've been out the game the longest?
You're
The
married.
dating game. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I did have to give advice to single people, and females can take this advice too, but this is more geared towards men. Just focus on yourself. Go to the gym, study, well, if it's college or like a trade, something that's gonna better you in the long term. I feel like in today's time, you don't really have to approach women anymore.
Yeah.
Again, Camelia, who approached who?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. Also, like with me, it was my wife who made the first move. So, like, times have changed where, guys don't really have to make the first move. Just focus on yourself. And, like, women are attracted to, they see guys who have potential. So just focus on yourself. Women are not going anywhere. There's literally no shortage of it. So just focus on yourself, kings. Go to the gym, stack your money, be smart. Work on yourself.
Yeah, I feel like it goes back to that, don't find someone until you're in university, so that guy is more stable. Kan kalau ya ke university, at least at the end of it, he's going to get a degree, right? So I think that relates to that. Like, you have to have that stability, and doesn't have to be like, oh, I need a degree to be stable. It depends on you lah. Macam maybe it could be a job ka, it could be like finding yourself, macam working out. That could be your stability for that moment. But I feel like you should be looking for stability of yourself, and then you would know what you want, to be honest. And you would know who you are at the moment, and you know your limits macam what you want, what you can't have, what you don't want, So I think it is true, like stability. Yeah.
And I agree with what BD said on working on yourself. I think it doesn't just apply to men. Because I remember when I was in Singapore and I was still single, I had a friend who was also single. But I had done all those things where I just went to work out, took care of myself, like went to the gym, all the stuff, and I would, like, it wouldn't, I don't want to make it sound bad, but it wasn't hard for me to get a boyfriend, right? I think in the 3 years I was in Singapore, I had one boyfriend, but every time my boyfriend was like a long-term one, whereas that other friend who was also single, but didn't do, like she didn't really take care of herself, she didn't really work out, she was more stressed about not having a boyfriend than thinking about herself, that there was a direct comparison of how I had someone and she didn't, and then she would come to me and be like, how the hell did you keep your boyfriend for so long? And then I would be like, I mean, I'm just doing what I do anyway. I think like in the previous episode I also said, right, like I am the whole person, a guy is someone extra, right? So it's a bonus. So I feel like with this girl, she was a great friend, but I think she struggled to realize that she doesn't need to like put so much effort to look for one, more so to, like you said, improve yourself and work on yourself, and somehow a guy just pops up. And in that sense I had very clear comparison between me and my friend. I had this guy for like a year and a half, and my friend at that time I think had like 5 boyfriends. So she had dated, but she had not had good relationships. Yeah, so very different.
It really reflects, right? I think people see your effort and your aura is there. If you put in like effort into yourself and whatnot, and you're really looking for somebody, your aura would really shine, to be honest.
Hey, are you interested in acting? New of Actors Community is a platform that showcases local actors' portfolio and can help you get discovered. So, if you're looking for actors, whether you're a film company or a film student, you can find your actors here. For more information, visit our page on Instagram where you can register for free just by clicking the link in our bio. Fill in the form and prepare the photos needed. Hope to see you on the big screen.
I think when Camilla talked about stability just now, I think for most youngsters nowadays, they don't really think about stability. They're more into like we want to find relationships just to like for the fun,
just
for the
because
fun time, like,
just
having
because,
fun,
correct.
just because it's a trend, you know, things like that. But I feel like in some cases, if they do find someone at a young age, they can also work their way up to like to find that stability together.
Correct.
Yeah, so that is also like a one case what we can look at lah. But I also do agree with the part where you have to like take care of yourself first, work on yourself, because I feel like some people, even me back then, I would depend my happiness on someone else. So like I would look for someone to make me happy. I cannot make myself happy. So that's when I become like really dependent on someone. So it's really important to work on yourself first. As cliche as it sounds, to love yourself first.
It's true. That is very true with my friend, because she struggled to see why she was good on her own. Like those, like if you realize, if you look around, like exactly what you said, those people that can't see why they are good struggle to get someone else. Comparing appearance or whatever, there was no comparison, because me and her were pretty the same, right? So to me, I was like, you can't compare appearance because I'm so similar to you. So there's nothing to do with appearance here. Like if she had cared for herself more and loved herself more and saw why she was good as a partner, then she would have been fine, right? But
stop belittling yourself. You know, don't I feel like a lot of people, they always like, oh, it's because I'm ugly, I don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or partner. It really goes, don't belittle yourself.
And I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
And like for me, I would say everything, not just finding a partner in life, but also anything you do, it really depends on your niyat. If you're whatever your niyat is, you'll get it. And I do really believe it. Whatever your niyat is, macam if your niyat is, okay, I want to get married, so my mom and dad can see me getting married. You know, they're already old ka, then inshallah, you know, you would find somebody that would fit that profile, right?
Niyat is like fate, is it?
Intention.
Oh, intention. Okay,
if you have good
understand.
intentions, then you have good products, right? I would say.
Yeah.
For this, I did research, a little bit of research, not long. One of the things that came up, it was like dating advice for single women. And two that stand out that I don't really agree with. One was take your time, and the other one was set high standards. I think that's one of the issues now, that not just women, but I see this more with women. These are unrealistically high standards. You're looking for that guy who's 6'2", that makes $500,000 USD a year. He's charming, and he's only going to be faithful to me.
And he'll give me everything
He'll give me everything I have. Look, Prince Martin should not exist. That's the most handsome, charming person I've ever met in person. Like, I met him in person, and he's talking, and I'm not gay. But he's talking, I'm just like, this guy is like really, I get it. This guy's really charming.
He's
and
really
just
good
like
looking.
A regular, like, he was taller than I thought he was going to be. He was a lot more jacked than I thought he was going to be. And he just oozed like confidence.
It's his aura.
It's his aura. And I was just like, man, this guy's really charming.
Prince Charming.
Yeah, literally.
He's literally a Disney princess.
Prince.
And I'm looking.
Disney
Sorry. He's literally like. Please cut that out. He's literally a Disney prince.
Yeah.
How many women are looking for him? There's only one of him. Now with social media, like guys can literally just scroll on like who they want. So set realistic standards.
Yeah.
A lot of like, there's nothing wrong with being average. You know, that's
And
most people.
And there's nothing wrong with both of you working.
Yeah.
There's nothing
There's
wrong
nothing
with
wrong.
that. Yeah.
A lot of people, they want the finished product.
Yeah.
If you come to a person that is the finished product, why do they need you?
Yeah, I have my fiance's really good friends, Alyssa and Theo. They're like around my age now, but they've been together for 12 years. 13 years, I think. So they've actually been together since they were kids, like younger. But as in, like, they know that they were going to go through all these things together. They're going to figure out life together. But they just knew that, like, it's okay to go through hard times together. You're not supposed to have it all figured out before you meet the person. Right? It's not to say, like BD's married. I'm sure, like, when you first got married, not everything was perfect, you know, but then you want to work through it together with them.
I would say my wife came into my life probably at my lowest. And it's like, still to this day, I don't really know what potential she saw in me, but it's like she saw some potential. Like, clearly the finished product is not there, but we've worked together, and as she says it, like, you know, one person got it while the other one is helping, and then vice versa, you know. It's all about working together. It's literally like a tag team wrestling match. Like, tag me in. Now it's my turn.
I'm done now, you go.
Now you go. And it's like, I got your back because you've been supporting me, you know.
I think Shafi would relate to this because you've known your
like for me and my girlfriend, we've known each other since we were 12. So right now, like for us, like we really understand each other. So like we would go through everything together lah. So when we have our like lowest moments, we would know what to do. We would even like understand if someone needs space, and then we would give each other that space. So it's really important to understand each other, Jola.
And it's never just like only my problems, you know. You gotta know they have problems that they're working on, and you gotta be okay with those problems and kind of try to figure out how to help them through those problems. Like, we all know this, relationships are not meant to be easy either, but they're not meant to be that difficult either. So you have to realize when it gets too difficult and it becomes toxic, that is not normal, right? It's okay to argue. It's okay to have bad days. And it's okay that both get to a really bad stage, but it's how much you're willing to work on it with each other.
It's tough out there. It's not always gonna be peachy, and you know, there's gonna be some moments, but you know, just working together and just having like, what is your end goal of this? Some people want to have a good looking wedding, and some people want to have a good marriage. Those are two different things. And then a lot of people think marriage is the end goal. No, this is literally just like in a video game. It's just the next level. And it's only going to get harder. And you got
like 30 years, 40 years more to go before, you know.
Okay, so I think with the dating life nowadays, right, even with the modern technology and social media, I feel like with those, you see how some couples, they would upload cute videos and stuff. So like I feel like single people would see that as a like something that they want also.
Relationship goals.
Yeah, relationship goals. But then again, it's not like like they're just uploading what they want people to see.
Yes.
You have
Yeah.
no idea what's going
Yeah.
on behind closed
Yes.
doors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So like these people, even younger people, they would get exposed to like these things on social media. So be careful what you see on social media. It's not everything.
It's not always perfect.
It's not always perfect. Yeah, it's
Nope.
not always true.
and it's okay that it's not
Yeah,
always perfect.
that's like,
Yeah,
that's okay.
yeah,
And it's
that's
okay.
normal.
That's okay.
It's just that it shouldn't be toxic and abusive or in any way.
yeah.
It just means that it's okay to argue. It's
Mm.
okay to have disagreements,
Mhm.
but to want to work through it together is what makes it better.
Keyword compromise.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
the want to do it together.
Want to do it together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think that's all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope we eased your mind into or helped you some way. If you have any other questions, to leave them down below, or if you have any other advice to other people, do let us know as well. Do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.